This new Mountain Dew Dew SA flavor is actually really good. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's basically a mix of Code Red, Whiteout, and Voltage, so you know, red, white, and blue. And the flavor itself, it's like you can actually taste every single flavor that's in there, and it's really good. It's not better than Baja Blast, but I mean, it's still pretty good. I feel like it's been so long since I actually talked about Baja Blast. For those of you who don't know, because I know we've grown a lot since the last time I talked about it, I'm pretty sure. But like back in the day, or not really back in the day, but like last year and the year before that, it wasn't really basing my whole channel, but it was like an inside joke on my channel, almost kind of like the wet floor signs thing, that I was just in love with Baja Blast, that I love it so much. And I actually loved it so much that I made like this little skit for this Mountain Dew contest they were having. And Mountain Dew actually ended up sending me this whole Baja Blast care package that came with like a Baja Blast sweatshirt. It came with this Baja Blast hat. I wear this thing all the time, but like they sent this Baja Blast hat with it as well. And ever since then, it's just been like an inside joke on my channel that like Baja Blast is this some sort of god drink, that drinking it is just gonna make you younger and like add years to your life, when in reality it's probably going to take away years from your life and reduce your sperm count in the process. But yeah, Baja Blast season should be coming up here pretty soon. They only sell it in the summers in stores. Obviously at Taco Bell you can get it year round, but they actually sell it in stores in like bottles and, you know, the canned 12-pack cases or whatever. They usually sell those like at the end of the spring, start of the summer, so it should be happening here pretty soon. I'm so excited. I always go to Walmart and just sell them out completely. Anyways though, it's been quite a while since I made a COD video, honestly, just because I don't have any content to talk about. My life isn't interesting. I don't have things to talk about. I totally forgot about these camos they added with the zombie map pack. Let's just go with Emerald. I call this the Baja Blast camo. I know, very original. I'm putting this camo on all my guns.
I'll shoot you a friend request, brother.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh, people making friends on BO3. I can already tell.
Do you play Advanced Warfare?
Oh no, never mind. Oh, fucking hell, I'm tired. So as you guys know, the new Alien movie actually came out today, Alien Covenant. And to celebrate, I actually wanted to upload some more Alien Isolation gameplay. I haven't played that game in so long. But Alien Isolation, easily one of my favorite horror games of all time. It's actually the game that started my hatred for the wet floor signs. Way back in the day when I first started making Let's Plays, Alien Isolation was actually my second game that I ever did a playthrough of. And back then, the few viewers I had that would actually sit through, you know, an entire playthrough, they just thought it was hilarious that, you know, every time I saw a wet floor sign, I would knock it over, and it just became this inside joke on my channel for us to knock over wet floor signs and blame them for everything bad that happened. It was like one of the first inside jokes on my channel, and I just thought that was so cool because it was an inside joke between me and my viewers. Outside viewers that didn't really understand what was going on would be really confused, and they'd want to get in on the inside joke and understand what it all meant, when in reality it's not that complicated. But it was really cool though. I think it just made the connection between me and like viewers just deeper. That's why I love the whole wet floor sign joke thing, and why I actually really enjoy Alien Isolation as a game. But back in the day, I did actually buy the season pass for Alien Isolation, but I never actually made any videos on the DLC. And so to sort of, you know, like celebrate the new Alien Covenant movie that came out today, I actually wanted to make some videos on that DLC. And so that's what I'm uploading today. I'm actually double uploading today. I think I'll be uploading this video after the Alien Isolation video, so if you guys want to go check that out, it's probably already up on my channel. But today, I actually do have something to talk about. It's just actually me venting, to be completely honest, but yesterday was one of the worst days I've had in a very long time. To be completely honest, it's not even that bad. But you know, it started off as a normal day, me waking up for work at 2 a.m. wanting to fucking die. And then throughout the day, it just progressively got worse and worse. It started getting really bad once I actually had to start working overtime that day, which just sucked overall. No one wants to work overtime. I mean, sure, you get a little extra money, which is fine. But for me personally, I just want to get out of there as fast as possible because I hate working. And then the really bad part came when I actually got off work that day. I walk out in the parking lot and I've got a flat tire. And I had just drove there that morning and it was fine. So I don't know like what happened like while I was working, if someone slashed my tire or what. The tire seemed fine. There was obviously no noticeable hole in it or whatever. I must have ran over a nail or a piece of glass or something on the way over because it was fine that morning. So, you know, I gotta change the tire. Luckily, I've never actually had to change a tire before, but I do know how to, just because when I took driver's ed when I was 15 or 16, they actually show you how to during the course. And so, you know, I get the spare out, get all my tools out of the trunk, jack up the car, and then I come to find out that the tire iron I have doesn't fit the nuts of the actual rim. Like, what? It was just one of those days, man. Everything was going wrong. I hated my life. I wanted to fucking commit Sudoku. When I had just gotten off work too, I was wanting to just go home and make a video, just get the day over with. And I wasn't even able to make a video yesterday because I got home around 2 or 3 p.m. And at that point, it was just too late to actually make a video just because my render times would have taken so long. But what I ended up doing because of the tire iron situation, luckily the warehouse that I work at actually has a shop like behind the actual warehouse where they actually like fix the trailers and stuff. If you guys don't know where I work, is I basically just drive a forklift and load pallets onto the trucks before they get onto the highway in the morning. It's a freight line company. It's not the best job in the world. In fact, I really hate the job, but it's just really convenient because it's actually a night job. I work night shifts, and that way I'm able to make videos during the day and I don't disturb my neighbors by screaming at night. So just the hours I work is really convenient. That's the only reason I haven't quit the job yet. And then the money, just because it's an actual labor job, it actually pays pretty nice. Fucking Spider-Man, hello? But I ended up going to that shop behind the warehouse, and those guys were actually really nice. They let me borrow a wrench, and I used that to take off the nuts so I could actually change the tire. I know nothing about cars either, guys. I was lucky that I was actually taught how to change a tire because I know jack shit about cars, honestly. People think that just because I own a Mustang, it's not a nice Mustang either. It's a 2001, and it's pretty beat up. A family friend gifted it to me. That's the only reason I have a Mustang. I could really care less what car I drive. I'm not a big car person. I don't care what car I drive. As long as it gets me from point A to point B and it has air conditioning and heating, that's all I care about. But yeah, strangers who see me in the Mustang think just because I drive it, or just because I'm a guy, maybe, I don't fucking know, that I should know a thing or two about cars. But no, I know absolutely nothing about cars. Oh, free? Oh, there was a... Aw, man, I'm shit. But yeah, long story short, I got the spare on. It's still on right now because I'm too lazy to actually put another tire on it. Don't worry, I know the spare can't be on there forever. I'm actually going to get it changed tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. I'm not driving it anywhere either. I'm literally just taking it to work and back, which is only 4 miles. I'm just so fucking lazy that I probably won't get it done till later this weekend. When I actually took the spare out of my trunk, too, the thing it's so fucking skinny. The thing literally looks like a slightly larger bike tire. Like, it literally looks like it'd go on, like, a dirt bike or something. That tire is so fucking skinny. I was surprised that it could support my car. But yeah, apparently they're obviously for temporary use. You're not supposed to drive like over 70 miles with it, I think. I looked it up on Google. You're not supposed to drive over 70 miles and you're not supposed to go over the speed limit of 50, just because those are the limits of the tire. That shows how much I know about fucking cars, man. But yeah, not too interesting of a story, but because it's something different than actually happened in my life and it wasn't the normal, you know, Groundhog Day, wake up, go to work, come home, make a video, I thought I'd talk about it just because it actually gave me a commentary topic. That's actually why I haven't been making a lot of COD videos lately, if you guys didn't know. A lot of people have been asking, you know, where are the COD videos? And it's actually a mix of reasons. Mostly just because I don't have commentary topics to talk about, but then also just because I find COD so repetitive right now for some reason. It's not fun. I don't play COD in my off time, except for Zombies. Zombies is actually a lot of fun, especially with the new map pack that came out. Zombies Chronicles is a masterpiece of a DLC. I actually streamed that on Twitch earlier this week. I actually played with some of you guys. If that's something you guys would be interested in, definitely follow my Twitch. It's in the description of all of my videos down there. If you don't already follow my Twitch, be sure to. And then this weekend, I'm actually going to be streaming some more Zombie Chronicles. Oh boy, I can get my daily double. Absolute shit. Cool. Also, I don't know how many of you guys saw the Destiny 2 gameplay reveal yesterday, but that was actually so good. They had like a whole hour live stream of just showing like different gameplay, strikes, and the new features they're gonna have, and it actually looks really good. I already have the Destiny Digital Deluxe pre-ordered. I was going to get like the physical copy, but they're already sold out basically everywhere. I think GameStop was the only place you could actually get the collector's edition, and I went to my local GameStop and they're already sold out everywhere. They were sold out on the first day. I was like, shit. So I just got the Digital Deluxe. That's already pre-ordered. I'm excited for the beta this summer. That's actually going to be a lot of fun. I'll definitely be making some videos on that and streaming it as well. Also, something else that was announced yesterday was the developers of Life is Strange, you know, the Life is Strange series that I had on my channel that is like my best series on my channel in my opinion. The developers of Life is Strange actually confirmed that they are working on Life is Strange 2. There have been large rumors going around, you know, for the past couple years, ever since the first Life is Strange came out in like 2014, I think. Or no, 2015 is when it came out, I think. 2016 is when I made my series, the beginning of 2016. But because the sales for the Life is Strange game have reached over 3 million copies, the developers made like a little video on their Twitter thanking all the fans for all the sales and feedback and everything. And then they actually did confirm that they have been working on Life is Strange 2 ever since the physical release of their game last year. And so it's just really exciting just because Life is Strange is just such an amazing game, in my opinion at least. I know some people don't like it. And the series on my channel just did so well. It's one of the best series ratings-wise on my channel for sure. First playthrough I've ever done on my channel where people were like constantly asking me like, where's the next episode, Max? Where's the next episode? I need to see what happens next. And that's why I just love that series so much. Just going through that game with you guys was such an amazing experience. And I'm really excited for the second game and I can't wait to see what it's like. But anyways, guys, that is gonna have to do it for the video today. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Like I said, I am double uploading today with an Alien Isolation video just to celebrate Alien Covenant coming out. Be sure to go check out that. I might have already uploaded it today, so be sure to check it out on my channel. If not, it'll be in the description down below. below as soon as it does go up. Even if you don't like horror games or if you don't want to check out the actual video, just leaving a thumbs up on that video will actually help me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. But thank you guys all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a big fat thumbs up on this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, this has been Max. Peace.